Hello, fellow colleagues. Today is May 1st, and my name is Levi Wells. Today I will be going over my communications audit and recommendation report on the Coca-Cola Company. This report was made with the idea of learning about the Coca-Cola Company's communication efforts, how well they work, and whether or not they need to improve in any specific areas. So let's get started with some Coca-Cola Company history and background research. The Coca-Cola Company was founded in 1892 in Atlanta, Georgia, and quickly spread to the rest of the country. It first started off as a medicine, but then became the soft drink we know today. The beverage has a rich history of making people feel better and bringing people together, bringing communities together. Strong values like these are what make the company so successful. Making sure their communication efforts keep up with the company's other strengths is most important in my research. So let's get to the communication audit and report findings. During my research, I looked over many different methods of communication the company works with. From memos and reports to emails and billboards, I looked over them all, but I chose to hone in on 3 forms of communication in specific: an advertisement in the video form, social media post, and the Coca-Cola web and customer service page. So let's start first with the video. That being the Coca-Cola Holidays Are Coming ad from 2025. This ad is meant to show Coca-Cola physically in the form of a truck, but also figuratively driving into the Christmas season, spreading happiness to all the animals. The animals actually represent us humans. A key detail I noticed in the ad was that as the truck drove by buildings and Christmas trees, they lit up, representing Coca-Cola bringing light and joy to all of the people, which is amazing. The audience for this ad is everyone, and they did an excellent job of expressing this, using many different animals from the animal kingdom and showing all our differences, but we're all united over our love for Coca-Cola products. It's a joke, but also very true. So what specific language did they use to express all this? They actually used the famous style of communication in many short films and movies and TV shows you guys probably watch. It's the show don't tell method, which means that there's no talking in the ad, but they did show a lot of action in the ad. They used their messaging through pictures, frames, and overall just presence in the ad. I'd like to say that this ad really highlighted inclusivity and joy, which was awesome. The only downside to this ad I would have to say is I think it was made, I do know it was made with AI because they said it at the end. And that can have some harsh effects on the environment, so that's definitely a downside. But overall, I'd say it was a pretty great ad. But this next form of communication media is made by hand and possibly will pull on your vocal cords. That's a reference. I'll get to it. The next communication effort comes in the form of social media posts. The Coca-Cola Instagram account posted a few photos for Coachella weekend on April 18th, 2026. This ad depicts a bunch of different people at the festival, partying, singing, dancing, and of course, enjoying Coca-Cola. I believe this post is meant to spread positivity and joy through Coachella, but also through Coke. The message almost comes off as an organized mess. It's scattered and messy, but very clear. It's directed at people attending Coachella to remember to stay hydrated, have fun, and grab a can of Coke. And I think it was honestly a great ad. It brought attraction and brightness, and the post was very big and inviting, almost convincing you to go buy a can of Coke just looking at it. Speaking of buying Coke, let's check the Coca-Cola website. That's right, the final communication effort we're looking at is the Coca-Cola website and customer service page. This page is sleek and modern, yet colorful, with fun aspects like the FIFA World Cup being on display. I believe the page is meant to come off as clean and inviting, and I think it does a great job at that too. It's organized, showing some ads near the top, promos and offers near the middle, and more customer service and company information at the bottom. Nice and easy to follow and explore. I think this page is made for anyone interested in the Coca-Cola Company, with big stylized words, fun fonts, and pretty colors to showcase bright language and send a welcoming message to the reader. And it did a great job at this. So, now going down to the customer service page near the bottom of the website, directing you to commonly asked questions and concerns, but also an email and number to reach out for more help. I think the only problem here is that when you do ask for help or ask a question, there's an AI responder. So from my research, I discovered the Coca-Cola company excels in marketing, especially when it comes to big events and seasonal holidays, like the Christmas example. The company possesses an extremely wide audience, including basically everyone, and this reflects in their communication. They appeal to the masses, trying to reach as many people as possible. This might reflect negatively in a few aspects of their communication, their personal communication. Because of the company's size, robots, digital assistants, and AI are used to take care of the company's customer service page. This page could be improved upon by using humans instead. It would lead to less angry people getting mad over technology and not doing what they want it to do. And it would also have more jobs for people who need them, and most importantly, people crave human contact. This would also fill that personal communication role the company sort of lacks. So, here's my recommendations. Based on the research I just gave, these following steps would help to improve the Coca-Cola company's communication efforts and strategies. So, using human to improve the customer service contact by using humans instead of AI. For commonly asked questions, but also deeper topics about Coca-Cola as well. We all know how hard technology can be to get a hold of sometimes, especially with the older audiences. Being able to communicate with a person who actually understands how humans feel and react to things would help tremendously. This implementation also reflects Coca-Cola's company values of collaboration, passion, and integrity. The effects of people over AI would also help improve the jobscape at the company and help reduce damage to the environment that extended AI use might cause. So here is my implementation plan. To implement this plan into action, we could use these resources and time frame. First, start by hiring communicators, people who can handle a customer service and interaction heavy job. Then we want to communicate to Coca-Cola audiences the changes that you're making to the webpage and customer service page and why you're making these changes. Bring up AI use, bring up being more helpful to older audiences and people who want to communicate with humans. Finally, remove the AI systems and incorporate numbers and emails and systems to reach out to the communicators. So in conclusion, to improve the Coca-Cola company's personal communication is the key to creating a perfect balance between outward and inward communications. By adding in the recommendations from this report, Coca-Cola can improve its personal communication with customers and create an even stronger bond and love for the company from the people, like yourself, like your boy. So, thank you for reading, and please let me know if you have any questions or further interest in the report. Sincerely, Levi Wells. Bye, guys. Thank you.